Picture this. You get your admission email, you celebrate, and then you miss the semester because your visa appointment is in 10 weeks, or because one stamp on one document was missing. Today, I'll walk you through the 10 mistakes that do this to international students, again and again, and exactly how to avoid them. Hi friends, welcome back. If you're planning to study in Germany, or you're comparing Germany with other EU options, this video is your planning safety net. Germany is amazing for study, but the system rewards early planning and clean paperwork. And across the EU, a lot of how degrees work is shaped by the Bologna process. So these mistakes often repeat in other countries too. Mistake number 1 is picking the wrong kind of institution. In Germany, there are research universities, universities of applied sciences, and arts music colleges. They can all be great, but they serve different goals. Research universities are the classic route if you want a doctorate later. Universities of applied sciences often feel more practical and industry-linked. Here's the mini story. A student named Hannah applies for a very hands-on data program. She expects small classes and industry projects, but she chooses a research-heavy program with huge lectures. She feels lost, not because she's not smart, because she chose the wrong fit. Tip to avoid it. Before you apply, write one sentence. I want a practical route, or I want research depth. Then match the institution type to that sentence. Mistake number 2 is thinking language doesn't matter because your program is in English. Even if your degree is taught in English, daily life is not. Housing emails, city registration, part-time jobs, healthcare, German shows up fast. And for some study paths, German proof is required. Mini story. Diego lands in Germany with just English. He can follow lectures, but he can't reply to the landlord messages. He can't understand the doctor's form. He misses out on student jobs because German needed is in every listing. Tip to avoid it. Plan your language like a gym routine. Small steps every week. And check the exact language proof your program and your visa process require. Mistake number 3 is thinking, I'll apply in June for the October intake. That's how people lose a full year. Many programs use July 15th as a common deadline for winter semester starts. Others are earlier. And if Uni-Assist is involved, you need time for evaluation and fixes. Mini story. Sarah applies on deadline day. She feels proud. 2 weeks later, she learns one document format is wrong. Now it's too late to replace it, so her application never gets forwarded. Tip to avoid it. Treat the university deadline like a final door. Work backward. If Uni-Assist is involved, aim for 8 weeks before the deadline as your personal deadline. Mistake number 4 is underestimating how strict documents can be, especially with translations and certified requirements. Mini story. Omar uploads a translation from a regular translation shop. It looks professional, but it's not an accepted certified translation, so Uni-Assist can't accept it. And now he's chasing a sworn translator while the clock is running. Tip to avoid it. Don't guess. Read the rules for translations and upload language. And build a documents checklist early before you even open the application portal. Mistake number 5 is budgeting like Germany is cheap everywhere. Rent is the big one, and housing is especially hard for first-year and international students. Then there is the visa financing proof. A blocked account is one common option, and the required blocked amount depends on your visa purpose and mission. For the standard study visa, official guidance states 11,904 in 2026 as the minimum proof via blocked account. Some categories can require different amounts, so never rely on a random TikTok number. Mini story. Lena budgets $600 a month total. She lands in a big city. Her rent alone is almost that. She panics, and suddenly the first semester is stress, not study. Tip to avoid it. Budget in layers. Rent, plus health insurance, plus groceries, plus transport, plus one-time costs, like deposits and setup fees. And confirm the proof of funds figure on the website of your relevant German mission. Mistake number 6 is treating the motivation letter like a formality, or treating it like your life story. Mini story. Arjun writes a motivation letter that is basically his CV again. Same facts, same dates. No, why this program? No, why now? The committee can't see the fit. Tip to avoid it. Use a simple structure. Your goal. Why this program? Proof you can do it. Keep it tight, and tailor it for the program you're applying to. Mistake number 7 is choosing a program because it sounds cool, or because someone on the internet said it's easy. Germany has a huge number of degree programs, so you need a filter. And across the EU, degrees are often structured around bachelor-master cycles, so your program choice should connect to your next step. Mini story. Mina applies to 5 programs in totally different fields. She gets accepted to 1. But she can't explain why she chose it. She starts, feels uncertain, and loses time. Tip to avoid it. Pick a direction first. Then choose programs that build a coherent story. Skills. Internship talk or student job. Thesis topic. Job target. Use official databases like the Higher Education Compass to compare programs properly. Mistake number 8 is planning the visa like it's a 2-week errand. For student visas, processing can take several weeks, and in some cases months. Some missions publish average handling times around 4 weeks in their jurisdiction. But that does not mean your case will be 4 weeks, and appointments can be the real bottleneck. Mini story. John gets accepted in July. He thinks, I'll do my visa in August. But the earliest appointment is late September. Processing then runs into October. He misses orientation week and arrives stressed. Tip to avoid it. Start visa prep the moment you start applying. Build a folder with every document. And the second you get admission, move fast. Mistake number 9 is assuming research programs work like taught programs. For some research or doctoral paths, you may need supervisor fit and proof of contact. For others, structured programs, contacting individual professors may even be discouraged. Mini story. A student sends 1 generic email to 20 professors. No research idea. No connection to the professor's work. No CV. No wonder nobody replies. Tip to avoid it. If contacting professors is appropriate, read their work first. Then send a short, respectful email with your CV and a clear 1-page research idea. If the program says don't contact supervisors, follow that rule and focus on the formal application. Mistake number 10 is waiting until graduation to build your network. In Germany and across the EU, internships, student jobs, and peer networks can shape what happens after your degree. Mini story. 2 students start the same program. One joins student groups and talks to seniors in week 2. The other stays solo for 2 semesters. Guess who hears about the research assistant job first? Tip to avoid it. Your first goal is not a perfect network. Your first goal is 1 conversation per week. Classmates, older students, career events, or student initiatives. Quick recap. The 10 mistakes are: misunderstanding the education system, underestimating language, applying late, document errors, underestimating costs, weak motivation letters and CVs, random program choice, visa timeline mistakes, not handling professor contact correctly, and not networking early. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these feels the most stressful for you right now? Applications, money, or visas? Drop a comment with your country and your intake season. And if this video saved you time, please subscribe, because I'll keep making simple guides like this, step by step.